Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a hot minute since we've had some truck racing on Tuesday nights. We are back for the EFRL Truck Series live from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Drivers have a couple minutes left in practice before we start setting down some quick time. That'll give us a little bit of time to go over the point standings, team and driver. Let's go over the team points real quick. Misfit Toys are still on the top at 605. Far North Motorsports jumped up to P2 for team points with 581. Tyler Aspinall Racing has dropped down to 575. Adara Esports currently in fourth, tied with Dakfu Enterprises at 511. Darnell Racing is in sixth. Mooselander is in seventh. And JTD Motorsports in 8th, and TriStar Motorsports in 9th. For our drivers' points, top two are still the same. We got Josh Fox, got a 2-point lead over Nick Fuller. Tyler Aspinall jumps up 3 positions up to 3rd. Frank Hughes in 4th, Wayne Lowe in 5th, John Bartlett from Far North Motorsports up into 6th, Brian Lorenzo dropped 3 spots down to 7th, Austin Green has up 3 spots up to 8th, we got Dean Demers up 3 spots in 9th, Justin Hughes rounding out the top 10, in 11th we got Jeff Israel, in 12th we got Dominic Hughes, 13th Mr. Daniel Park, 14th, we got the third driver for Far North Motorsports, Donnie Bartlett. In 15th, we got Mr. William George. Will Cloud down 6 positions, Mr. Race. He is in 16th. Dean Qualley currently in 17th, but Dean is having technical issues and won't be with us for this week and probably next week as well. 18th, we got Mr. Daniel Jerza. In 19th, we got Brandon Dunsford. In 20th, Mr. Stoney Benfield for Mooselander Motorsports. In 21st, Zachary Thornton. We got Lee Krause in 22nd. Daniel Sparks, 23rd. Michael Sparks, 24th. Landon Lacey, he is in 25th. The man, the myth, the legend, Greg Froelich in 26th. Matthew Cochran in 27th. Larson Parker 28th, Paul Irwin 29th. 30th, we got Bryn George, followed by Ashton Reekie, Joseph Darnell, Forrest Smith, James Coy, Michael Steele, Jesse Adams, Travis Lapanis, Trevor Olson, and Dylan Dunford. This is our first time at the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home of the Brickyard 500 and the Indy 500. For those unaware, the tradition here is if you win the race, you kiss the bricks and drink some milk. So we are here for the Got Milk 55. You guys are getting ready to go qualifying. See if we can't jump on board with the truck. We got very long qualifying laps here. We are on board with the 83 of Dominic Hughes. Frank Hughes also on the track. We'll ride around with Frank, see what he does. Track length 2.5 miles. This is a big track, so it will take a little bit of time for these guys to get up to speed because of the way they are geared. Temperature today in Indianapolis is 81 degrees, partly cloudy, 2-mile-an-hour wind, 54% humidity. If you are watching on Twitch tonight, make sure you subscribe so you can give us some shout outs in the chat. Wow, easy for me. I can tell I haven't done this in a couple weeks. But you must be subscribed in order to chat on YouTube, just due to the fact that we want to limit the bots that post stuff we don't want to see. Alright, Frank is just entering into turn 4, be coming onto the front straightaway, and he'll be starting his first lap. Oh, actually, that was his first lap. That puts him P2. Stony Benfield at the top of the charts. Dwayne Kernahan currently sitting in 3rd. Justin Hughes in 4th, and Dominic Hughes in 5th. This is definitely going to be one of those tracks where I would imagine most people are going to do some qualifying. There might be a few that choose to start in the rear. I've been watching some of these guys in practice, and these corner exits can get mighty tricky. And I've seen some trucks slamming into the wall on exit. Estimation for a fuel run tonight is only 17 laps. We got Mr. John Bartlett in chat going, "Go Far North Motorsports, make the boss happy." John gets a good finish tonight. He might win himself another wrap, courtesy of Falcon Graphics. Hey Neil Rudd, thanks for the subscription, bud. Alright, who's still on track? Ooh, Landon Lacey scrubs the wall. That is going to cost him. This lap is probably not going to count for him. Any kind of contact with the walls during your qualifying run, and they do not count. Zachary Thornton jumps to the top of the leaderboard, followed by Dean Demur. Dean was fastest during practice. Whoa, Lacey's lap did count. They must not have given me anything for scrubbing the wall. 53.21. 0.03 of a second faster than Thornton. That's awesome to hear, Neil. Qualifying has concluded. Some of these guys ran out of time, did not get to make a complete lap to get a qualifying run in. Alright, starting on the pole, Mr. Landon Lacey. Outside of him, in that number 35 truck, we got Zach Thornton. Inside row number 2, we got Dean Demur. Outside, Will Cloud. Row number 3, we got Mr. Paul Irvin and Stony Benfield. Row number 4, Tyler Aspinall and Nick Fuller. Row 5, Forrest Smith and Frank Hughes. Row 6, Daniel Park in the All the Dirt truck, and Daniel Jerza. Row 7, Dwayne Kernahan and Justin Hughes. Row 8, Dominic Hughes and Wayne Lowe. And then everybody behind that did not take a qualifying lap. So in row number 9, we got Josh Fox and Dustin Carroll. Row number 10, we got Lee Krause and Matt Cochran. Row 11, Joe Darnell and Jesse Adams. In row 12, Austin Green and Donnie Bartlett. And in the last row, we got Jim Coy and John Bartlett. All of the Far North Motorsports teams choosing not to qualify for tonight's event. Pace car is going to lead them around on this very long track. Pit road pace speed is roughly 60 miles an hour, and pit road speed is 60 miles an hour. So when they come off of turn 4 on those green flag pit stops, they're going to be on the brakes hard, trying to get down to 60 miles an hour. Refresh our overlays real quick while these guys are coming around out of just going into turn number 3. Hopefully we can get some nice long green flag runs. Patience is going to be the key. Tire wear, and just basically knowing everybody else's entry so you don't run them over if they're letting off before you are. Pace car's off, and they are leading us to the green flag.
Green.
Here we go, Thornton and Lacey. Thornton and Lacey battling it out side by side. Thornton's going to lead that lap. Seen it time and time again where Zach will get out front and not look back. There has been a couple occasions where he has had technical issues or lost the lead. Most of the time he ends up on a different pit strategy just because of the way he likes to pit. We'll see what he does tonight. Will Cloud in that Cheetos truck. I think I've only seen Will not drive a Cheetos vehicle maybe twice, and those were special paint schemes. Will was our ARCA champion last season here in the EFRL. Top three are keeping it pretty close. Thornton, Lacey, and Cloud. Tyler Aspinall in the 92 truck, followed closely by Stoney Benfield, and Forrest Smith in the 81 truck. Daniel Park currently running 14th in his All the Dirt sponsored race truck. Daniel is part of the DEI team. We'll see, well, two team trucks sporting the ADT logo tonight. We got Daniel Park, and we also have Josh Fox, his teammate. Both of these trucks are painted up by Falcon Graphics. So if you're looking for a paint scheme, check out Falcon Graphics on Facebook. We got the man and the myth, Mr. Lee Krause, currently running around in 18th. Looking to close the gap on Dominic Hughes right in front of him. Oh, let's check out Jesse Adams in that number 55 Bass Pro truck. That is a good looking truck. Like the fade they did on the paint, really nicely done. Jesse hasn't been racing with us too much lately. He has a brand new baby, so congratulations once again to Jesse. Jesse looking to go low underneath the 12 of Krause. Pretty early. Krause just moves on over and lets him by. Don't want to get too racy too early and burn up your tires, or heaven forbid we cause a wreck. See the 21 truck of Donnie Bartlett poking into view here. Donnie, one of the Far North Motorsports team drivers tonight. Number 21 Toyota, sponsored by Miller Lite. Lacey is taken back over the lead from Thornton. Thornton and Cloud are running second and third. Dean Demers fourth, and Paul Irvin in the 51 truck currently in fifth. 81 of Smith has fallen back slightly from his starting spot. Lacey's got a nice little buffer between him and the 35 truck of Thornton. But don't count Thornton out. Demers has taken over the third place from Will Cloud. Will falling back just a little bit. I'm guessing to be a little conservative. 17 laps on a fuel run is not very much. A little bit of a bobble by the 54 truck coming out of the corner, but nothing too bad. Jump back in the field just a little bit and see what's shaking. Got riding along with Stoney Benfield right now, currently in 8th. Nick Fuller right behind him. Hughes and Smith are going at it right in front of him. Frank Hughes has got a fast ride. He's looking to get underneath that 81 truck. Trying to get a little draft going down the back straightaway. Ooh, Tyler Aspinall looks like he's slapped the wall once. He's got some right side damage to that truck, and he's fallen back 3 positions from his starting spot. I've seen Tyler do some pretty amazing things with some banged up vehicles in the past. Last night he had a top 3 finish in the side of his car last night. Looked about the same way. Ooh, we got a car spun around. Jerza backwards on the track, but he's down on the apron, so no caution. Lot of damage done to that machine. Two Far North Motorsports teams, actually all 3 of them are pretty close on the track right now. Got Bartlett up in front of them, then we got Austin Green and John Bartlett back here, currently sitting in 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Benfield getting underneath the 81 truck and taking over that 8th place from Smith. Biggest mover so far of the race is Mr. Wayne Lowe, up 6 positions from where he started. He's got Fox and Park coming up behind him, though. They'll be challenging him soon. Looks like in one of the corners we had a little bit of cloud cover. That'll cool the track down a little bit and help these boys out. We got some cloud cover on the back straightaway, headed down into turn number 3. Jerza's back in the pits, trying to repair some of that damage done to his machine. Dustin Carroll in that 93 machine with Matt Cochran right behind him. Ooh, we got a truck in the wall. Ooh, Bartlett gets turned by the 2 truck.
Really doing a great job, man. We'll keep working on this thing for you. How you doing inside there?
See what happened. We'll slow that down a little bit and take a better look at it. See Bartlett down on the bottom, 2 on the high side. See their truck up in the wall up ahead. The 2 gets tagged from a truck from behind. Dwayne Kernahan, I'm guessing, didn't see that truck up on the wall, and these guys were lifting, try to avoid them. All the way at the top of your screen, you see the truck in the wall with the smoke. The 2 is trying to lift because he's right on par to hit him. He lifts. The 36 gets back into the 2. The 2 comes down, catches the right rear of Bartlett, hooks him. Bartlett's going to hit that outside wall hard with the driver's side of his truck. Hope he's alright. They'll check him out at the infield care center and he'll get back underway. And that is our first caution of the night. 14 laps in. I'm guessing all of these guys are going to come to pit road. Oh, yeah, that truck is toast for Mr. Donnie Bartlett. That is an unfortunate event for him. Nothing he could do about it. And it wasn't anything the 2 did wrong. He just was lifting, and the 36 truck wasn't aware of what was going on in front of him, and nobody must have called out what was happening, and he ran him over. While we're under caution, I'll do a quick rundown of what we got going on here in the EFRL. Monday nights, we have the Gen 6 Cup cars. On Tuesday night, obviously, we got the EFRL Truck Series. On Wednesdays, we got the Four Cloak Media Next Gen Series. Ooh, Thursday nights, we get down and dirty with the EFRL Extreme Dirt Car Series running pro late models. This week is our mid-season championship. We'll be running 100 laps at Lucas Oil Speedway for the first time with these cars for us. Excited to see how these boys do running a 100-lap race. That track is gonna be slick. I'm not sure if you guys caught that. The 61 truck got into the pit road wall coming out of the pits. That's going to cause some damage to his truck. That is definitely going to hurt on the track. Aero is very important at big tracks like this. Another truck dipping down pit road. Probably going to top off his fuel. Bartlett and Jerza still in the pits. I'm guessing they're going to have a little too much damage to be competitive. Given the chance and you are still drivable, these guys will come back out and continue to turn laps and maybe gain a couple positions for trucks that are completely unable to drive anymore. And every point that they can get on the track counts. Especially when you're looking at like a team championship scenario. Looks like the lights are off on the pace car. We will be going green next time by. Got some cars that are just leaving the pits. They're going to have to hammer down to catch up to this field. Alright, we got these guys coming out of turn number 4. We're going to go back green flag racing. The crews report that Donnie Bartlett has 5 minutes of repair. That is definitely going to hurt, but hopefully he can get back out and at least turn a couple more laps and gain some points for his team. Lacey's going to lead us off. Here we go. Lacey with a nice jump to 41 of Demur, trying to follow him through. Cloud and Thornton nose to tail pushing. Demur has that preferred line. Thornton battling back on the high side. Don't want to race too hard on cold tires, but you also don't want to lose any positions either. Got to be careful because you know what they say, cautions breed cautions. Yep, we'll see Frank Hughes back in the pits. Hitting that pit road wall definitely hurt his truck quite a bit. Who are y'all cheering for tonight? Demur looking to make a move, get that lead. He wants to get those bonus points. Thornton followed him through the hole he made. Coming out of turn 2 onto the back straight. 41-35. See these guys zigzagging, trying to break up that draft. You got to be careful. You know what you're doing when you do that. You don't want to cut off a guy's nose behind you. Demur using every inch of that track, trying to keep that 35 truck of Thornton behind him. Looks like a snake going down that back straightaway the way they're weaving. Got some big movers. We got a couple drivers up 12 positions from their starting spot. The highest one right now is Lee Krause. He's up to 7th. Jim Coy is up 12 spots as well. He's in 13th, along with John Bartlett. He's up 12 spots and he's in 14th. Demur continues to lead this group around. We are on lap 20. See a little smoke. Oh, John Bartlett. Not sure what happened to John. Looks like he might have blinked out. Guy we haven't talked about much tonight, Jim Coy. He's up 13 positions right now, currently in 12th in that 06 truck, right in front of Justin Hughes. Josh Fox is currently up to 8th position, right behind Lee Krause. Josh is up 9 positions. Josh is last year's champion in the Truck Series. Sporting a Falcon Graphics riding at number 90 machine. Fox on the move, now up to 7th. Tyler Aspinall way off the pace. He has dropped 15 positions from the start of the race. He is down to 22nd. Will Cloud still hanging on to the top 5. Thornton right on the bumper of Demur, and Lacey right there as well. See some dust up there. They guys are scraping the wall just slightly. Top 3 got a little bit of a breakaway over Fuller in 4th. Jerza spinning, entering pit road. Currently 8 laps down. Donnie Bartlett back on the track, currently 4 laps down. Try to limp that machine home and get at least a couple more spots, possibly. '81 of Smith is pitting in. Could be trying to jump the pit cycle just a little bit and get off sequence with these people. See if it can help him out on the long run. Oh no, John, that sucks, but I was wondering what happened. You were running so good. John and Chad said, dang internet. He was top 12, top 13 when he lost connection. Unfortunate for him and for Far North Motorsports. Right now our highest placing driver for Far North is Austin Green in 18th. These top 3 have a 3-second gap over the 4th place car of Fuller. Check on Lee Krause, currently running in that 9th place position. 83 of Dominic Hughes is looking to get by him. Lee running blocker. Coming out of turn 4, when they complete this lap, they will be halfway. We last pit on lap 14 for most of these drivers, 15 for some. We'll be expecting to see some pits coming in pretty quick, maybe under green flag. That'll really shake things up. Yeah, the top 12 cars pit on lap 14. A couple dip back down in on lap 15. So we are currently 14 laps into this run. 3 more laps to go, and we're going to expect to start seeing some green flag pit stops. Truck's going by the 92 truck of Tyler Aspinall. Tyler had a decent run last night in the Cup Series, not doing so good here tonight. Ooh, Wayne Lowe crashed. Caution number 2 is on the track. We'll see if we can't catch up with Wayne and see what happened. Oh, he crashed trying to get back onto pit road, came back up in front of traffic. Lucky he did not get creamed. Oh, trucks going all around him. Way off the pace, and that's what brought out the caution. These guys try to practice entering pit road under green flag conditions during the practice, but sometimes it's not the same. There we see these guys getting woed up as they catch the back of the pace car. I would imagine we're all going to pit here again, but I don't believe we're in our pit window yet to make it to the end. These guys are still going to have to pit one more time. I would expect to see the 04 truck get a end of longest line penalty for bringing out the caution. That was definitely on him, no ifs, ands, or buts. We'll follow that 41 down as he pits. Right sides are up. Everybody's taking 4 tires, I would imagine. Julie Younger, thanks for the like. John, thanks for the share. Neil, thanks for the subscription, bud. Happy to see you guys joining us and enjoying what you're watching. Lacey leads him out. Demur comes out in second. He's down 1 position, and Thornton comes out in third. And John, I would like to say, the boss is not happy. Got kind of a wild paint scheme there for Mr. Josh Fox. All the dirt and Falcon graphics riding on board with him tonight. If you're looking for a ride, Falcon Graphics has got you covered. They'll pretty much paint anything. That 15 truck is also painted by Falcon Graphics. For the Far North Motorsport team driver of Austin Green. .24 laps to go. 23 when we get the green flag. These gentlemen will still have one more green flag pit stop, or at least one more pit stop, before we see the checkered flag. We do have the option for 3 green-white checkers tonight. So if they're needed, hopefully they won't be. 54 is taking the inside lane. Lacey and Demur going to lead us to green as we come out of turn number 4. Pace car dips off. Green flag will be waving.
Green flag.
And that's one lap around this famed track. Jeff Gordon won the inaugural Brickyard 400. See Lacey trying to break up that line. The problem with that is the two guys stayed up high. They just wanted to draft with each other. Looks like we got about 4 little groups of trucks, 4 to 5 cars in each one. Dwayne Kernahan got a little squirrely back there. Will Cloud has fallen back 10 positions, looking to charge back up through the field. Driver we haven't talked about since the start of the race, Mr. Paul Irvin. He's down 10 positions. Jesse Adams in that Bass Pro Shops truck. He's up 4 positions from the start. Jesse's a long-time driver here at the EFRL. Also ran a series for us last summer, the Summer Super Speedway Series. Had a blast running that with Jesse. Thank you very much, Jesse, for that. Last lap, Lacey was a 1/10 of a second faster than Dean DeMur in second. 2 seconds faster than the third place truck of Zachary Thornton. That's not something we normally see. Josh Fox is up 11 positions, up to 6th, right on the back bumper of Justin Hughes. Right behind him, we got Jim Coy. He is up 18 positions in that 06 truck. Definitely having a good race there. We see Daniel Park looking to get to the inside of him. Got the low line going into the corner. See if he can get a good run off. Ooh, slides up in front of him, just about takes the nose off. That was close. Make sure you stick around after the checkered flag drops, as we will be interviewing the top 3 finishers tonight. See how their night went and see their take on the racing action tonight. We've only had 2 cautions so far. These guys have been putting on a great show. A lot of hard racing from the start of the green flag until now, and racing all over the track. Fox has cracked the top 5th. He got around Hughes. Daniel Park looking to get by him as well. Put those 2 DEI teammates up in the front. That last lap, race leader Lacey was 7/10 faster than Dean DeMur. And almost a full second faster than Josh Fox, who's currently running in 5th. Lacey has stepped out to a 1.5 lead over the 41 truck. DeMur and Thornton are close. Fuller's got a little bit of a gap back. And then Fox from the leader is 6 seconds back. We have 17 laps to go. So these guys are in their pit window now. So we could see drivers pitting now and hoping it helps them later on in the run. Be interesting to see what's going to happen here. My gut instinct and what I would do, I would stay out until I had to pit. I would not want to give up that track position and hope that a caution comes out so I can pit under caution. Ooh, Lee Krause cuts down in front of the 48. Got a big group of trucks here. Looks like starting from Stony Benfield in 8th on back. Actually might even start up a little higher than that. Jim Coy underneath the 70 of Stony Benfield. Looks like he's fallen back. Ooh, we see one truck entering pit road. That's the 12 of Lee Krause pitting early. We'll see how that shakes out for him. I imagine he's just going to take take fuel and go. Ooh, getting a little loose, getting a little sideways, guys. Let's back her down just a half a notch there, guys. Looks like they've settled down just a titch. Justin Hughes' pit. Along with the 2 truck of Joe Darnell. Ooh, 93 gets into the wall, scrapes her up just a bit on the right side there. That's going to cost him some positions. Carroll was having a pretty good run. Still up 7 positions from where he started. Dominic Hughes and the Ford truck battling side by side. "13 laps to go." And 53 seconds a lap. 10 minutes, this race is going to be done. Drivers are doing great tonight. Only 2 cautions so far. Looks like they've had a lot of give and take and maybe learned a little patience in their 3 weeks off. Jump back up front, check on Lacey. He's still with a 1 3/4 second lead over the second place of Dean Demur. Starting to catch up on a lap truck here. Who do we got? The number 88 of Jerza. Jerza's going to hold on to that low line, stay up out of the way of the race leader. Bartlett's in the pits. Kernahan and Jerza's back in the pits. Looked like he tagged the wall coming out of turn 4, trying to stay out of the leader's way. Thornton looking to lose a little ground here on the 41 truck. That could just be him trying to save. I don't think he'd be able to save enough fuel. By the calculations that were given me pre-race, he would be 7 laps short. I don't think you can save that much. And here come all 3 race leaders into the pit road. Ooh, the 41 hard on the brakes. That could have flat spotted some tires. We'll see if these guys take tires or if they just take fuel. And that is going to hand the race lead over to Nick Fuller with Josh Fox in second, Daniel Park taking over third. Stoney Benfield in fourth, Will Cloud moving up to fifth. Oh, caution comes out, bad timing. These guys are already on pit road, they're going to want to finish their cycles. Ooh, Thornton overshoots his pit. With the caution being out, it's not going to be too costly of a mistake. Let's check out what brought out the caution. We are looking at the 93 of Dustin Carroll. second time tonight, a car trying to get onto pit road has spun out and ended up back on the track, bringing out a caution. That was a hard hit to the front end of the 93 truck. He'll be getting an end of longest line penalty for causing the caution. Looks like he got a little too much front brake and just locked him up and spun him around. We are going to be about 6 to go and we get the green flag back. I would imagine all the rest of the drivers that haven't pit are going to pit now. Austin Green up into 3rd. Oh, maybe not. Might be a lap down. Oh, he is the first car a lap down. He should get the wave around as long as he hasn't touched anything. He's got to stay out to get his wave around. Landon Lacey looks like he is going to be taking over the lead. Quite a few trucks in front of them. They should get a wave by when we get 1 to go. Austin Green got his wave around, so he is back on the lead lap, currently in 14th position. He'll want to pit this time by it to get his fuel topped off. Lacey has been pretty strong all race, along with the 41 of Demur. Oh, actually, it looks like the 03 of Hughes might be the race leader when we go green. We'll see where these boys get lined up. And currently at the top of my ticker, I'm showing Justin Hughes and Wayne Lowe are going to be the front row. Hughes in the 03 pit a couple laps ago, so he is on the oldest tires of these guys. This could be an interesting restart. I'm excited and afraid at the same time. Lights are off on the pace car. These guys are lined back up. So we have the 03 of Hughes, Lowe, Lacey, Demur, Fox, Fuller, Cloud, Park, Benfield, and Cochran in the top 10. What happened to Thornton? Thornton is all the way down to 17th position. Must have got caught speeding on pit road. Had to go to end of longest line. Alright, we got 04 and 03 leading us out, and Hughes and Low. But the guy that's led most of the race so far is starting right behind him. Now, Hughes is on 3-lap older tires. Might not make a big difference on the start, but he's going to have to be real careful not to spin those tires as we take that green flag. Oh, crashing behind him. Car backed off into the apron. It was Dwayne Kernahan. We see Lacey making a move, bold and beautiful onto the high side. We'll call him, just like old Harry Gann, high side and handsome. Lacey, like a rocket ship, takes over the lead. Demur now looking to make his move to get around the 04 truck of Low. Looks like those couple lap difference on the tires made a huge difference on the track. I'm really shocked that caution didn't come out with the way that restart played out. Landon Lacey with a commanding lead over Demur. Wayne Lowe and Josh Fox, 3rd and 4th. Nick Fuller up into 5th. Fall back a little bit and watch these guys battle for position. Will Cloud back up to 6th after being mired back deep in the field for a little while. Fox looking to get an advantage over that 04 truck of Low. Fuller right behind him, waiting for either one of them to make a mistake. Fox making a move to the inside as we head down into turn number 1. 14 of Fuller following him through. Just like that, we got Fox into 3rd, Fuller into 4th. Will Cloud currently sitting in 6th, right behind Wayne Lowe. Looking to make a move on the outside. Right behind Cloud, we got the 09 of Daniel Park. He's looking for something. Park making a move on the bottom of Cloud. On the short shoot between 3 and 4. He's got him cleared. Now looking to set his sights on the 04 truck. Park looking down low, got his nose in there. Hit that apron a little bit. The rumble strips, oh no! Got loose coming off, might have had help from the 48 truck. Down on the access road, trying to hold on to it. Back up onto the racing surface as he comes out of turn 4, but that's going to cost him dearly. Dropped all the way down to 11th. Fox is gaining on the 41 truck of Demur. We got 2 laps to go. Fox and Fuller trying to make a move. Fox pushing it hard going in. Closing that gap up a little bit. Lacey stepped out to a 2-second lead. 41 truck goes down low. Fox right on his bumper, goes back up to the high side. Crossover move right at the stripe. Got the position going into turn 1. He's got the low line underneath the 41. Very close, almost touching as they exit. 41 still has position. Fox is not giving up. the 14 of Fuller right behind him, looking to make a move. Josh down on the bottom all by himself, still holding on. Fuller pushing the 41 truck. Fox got position, sliding up in front of him. We're on the last lap, coming out of turn number 4. Lacey. Fox on a last lap pass for second. Demur, Fuller, Lowe, Cochran, Benfield, Irvin, Hughes, and Park are going to round out the top 10. Great race. 3 cautions? 2 of them were just mistakes entering pit road. Very impressive on a track I thought we were going to have a lot of cautions at tonight, to be honest. I was watching practice and it wasn't looking good. These guys did an outstanding job tonight. We will let these guys complete their lap, let them get lined up for the pictures, and we'll get ready for some interviews. Alright, let's see if these boys are ready. Alright, we got our third place driver, Dean Demur, in the waiting room. We will start our interviews off with Dean. Dean, this is Mick up in the booth, bud. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing good. How are you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm doing great. You guys put on a heck of a show tonight.
Yeah, it was a fun race. I wish that last caution didn't come out.
Yeah, 2 of the cautions tonight were just caused by guys trying to get on pit road, and that's what that last one was from, too.
Yeah, and then iRacing did something where it put the 03 and the 04 in front of Landon and I, and I'm gonna say that cost me the win there because I think I would have had a shot on that restart, but it is what it is.
You guys were both really fast. You led quite a few laps tonight. So far this season in the EFRL, it looks like you've got 2 wins, 3 top 5s, and 4 top 10s. Not counting tonight.
Yeah, I'm happy with the performance I'm able to get out of this Chevy Silverado. It's been a blast. I mean, Indy isn't my best track, so it's kind of hard to go do it on the fly and get used to it. But I mean, I'm glad we can finish well and get those points.
Definitely. Josh Fox and you had a great battle that last lap. He was able to get around you. Were you able to? Do you think you'd have been able to get him back if you had a couple more laps?
No, when I got in the back of Wayne on the restart there, I got in the wall, and it doesn't look like I got a lot of right side damage, but it just made me really tight on that run. So he just blew right by me into 3, but I was hoping Nick almost got me too. I had to block him so I could get a top 3, but yeah, I mean, it was a blast.
Yeah, you guys definitely put on a great show tonight. I was excited for this race. I was a little scared when I was watching practice, but you guys put on a great show.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Missed racing, so ready for tomorrow and ready for next week.
And you had a really good battle with Thornton earlier in the race. I'm not sure what happened to him, if he got a speeding penalty during that last pit stop or what, but he ended up way back in the field.
Yeah, he was pitting right in front of me, and that weird caution on when we were all pitting, he slid through his box, so I think he lost a bunch of spots there. But yeah, I mean, I was able to. Whoever was out front was gonna be good because clean air is so king, and you can just like block with the air, and the guy behind you can't do anything. So that's what I was doing there and breaking the draft down the straightaways. But yeah, it was a lot of fun there, lead some laps and battling Zach and Landon and Josh there at the end.
All right, well, congratulations. Do you want to give a shout out before we let you go?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Carhartt for being on the truck tonight. Wear a lot of their clothes, and with where I work and stuff. So good to be sporting the colors of Carhartt, and of course you guys for putting on the broadcast. It's always fun to go back and watch the broadcast. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations again, and we'll see you next week.
All right, see you, man. Thank you.
All right, let's get our second place driver in here. All right, here he is finishing P2 tonight, Josh Fox.
How you doing tonight, Mick?
I am doing great, sir. That was a nice pass on that last lap on the 41 truck to get P2. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be tough to pass him. He was fast all day, and I was hoping to make it stick on the bottom and not run into him. But if we rubbed doors a little bit, that was gonna be fine. But I didn't want to move him out of the way, you know. But yeah, happy to get P2 and happy to get a DEI 1-2 finish. Congrats to Landon on getting the dub there. He was fast all race.
Yep, and then your other team at Daniel Park, he was doing really good, but I don't know if he got a little bit of help from behind, but he got really loose coming out of the corner. He saved it, but he lost quite a few spots. But he did finish P10, I do believe.
Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate. We were hoping to get him into the top 5 as well, especially with it being his home track and all. But if he finished in the top 10, which I believe he did, yeah, 10th place. That was good. 3 DEI trucks in the top 10, and even with Jesse finishing 15th after getting damage early, we'll take that.
Definitely a nice recovery for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see here. So far this season, looks like you've got 3 top 10s. Nope, 3 top 5s. Not a bad season so far.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically trying to do exactly what I did last season in the trucks and just stay up front, stay out of trouble, and win the last race, honestly. But yeah, it definitely helps. Landon's really good, and he definitely helps a lot on this team. Um, and it definitely helps when we got some fast-looking trucks out there with these badass paint schemes.
Definitely. Well, congratulations. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to all my teammates at DEI, all 4 of them, Jesse, Dan, Landon, and myself. And shout out to you for sponsoring us and putting these paints on these trucks and a lot of these trucks in the field, honestly. And Dean for making this all happen.
All right, well, thank you again. Let me get in our leader. Thank you again. We hope to see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, here he is, our race winner tonight, Mr. Landon Lacey.
What's up?
Not much, but you had a pretty dominant run tonight. You were up front a lot of the night, and on that last restart, you took off like a shot out of a gun.
Yeah, that last caution came out, and I'm not sure. We pitted, and the caution came out like 2 pit boxes before I got to my box. And I'm not really sure why it put the O3 and the O4 in front of us. Something with iRacing and the being on pit road at the time of the caution, I guess. Um, put me and Dean on the second row, and the O4 just didn't get as good of a restart as the O3 did, and I got around the O3 on the outside, and then I was just like, I'm just going to put 5 qualifying laps down and try to get away, and it worked out. And I kind of hate it for Dean, though. I really would have liked to have raced that out there at the end, but hey, I had this track circled when I first joined this league, and really glad I could put it all together.
For our first race here in the EFRL, I was quite pleased with the results. 3 cautions, 2 of those were caused by trucks spinning trying to get to pit road. That was a phenomenal race tonight.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, we saw a couple guys have trouble getting on pit road. Not very typical problem you see here. This pit road's actually really easy to get onto, but some guys that just have their brake biases dialed to the rear to help them later in the runs, and I guess they just forgot to change them to get onto pit road, and causes the rear tires to lock up and spin out. So I can understand that.
Yep, and that's exactly what it looked like happened too. Well, you joined DEI this season, and you're definitely making your presence known on that team.
Yeah, top 2 for DEI tonight. Thanks to those guys for for having me, and hopefully we can get us a couple more.
This is your first win. No, this is your second win for the season, and you've got one other top 5 and 2 top 10s so far. But you've been doing a great job so far this season.
I appreciate it. I'm trying my best. I've had some unlucky situations. The first race that I raced in was Bristol Dirt, and me and Dean raced to the line, and it didn't end in the way that I wanted it to. But just been trying to scratch my way back up and fight as hard as I can. Just to be there at the end of these races to have a chance to win.
Yeah, definitely, and you definitely showed some performance on the track tonight. Your truck is probably one of the cleanest out of all of them. But congratulations on your finish. Would you like to give a shout out to anybody tonight?
Yeah, like I said, shout out to DEI. Congrats, on the 1-2 finish tonight. I know Josh was pretty excited to to get that done. I hate it for Dan. He got wrecked there late at the end, or spun there late at the end. He really wanted to run good here. This is his home track, and he just wanted to have a solid finish.
Yeah, he was battling for 5th. I think he had a little bit of a help the way it looked, but I think he still recovered for a top 10 though.
Yeah, and that's all good. Thanks to Prodigy Esports, Burnt Rubber TV, everybody that puts all this together. Thanks to the admins for putting this on. Thank you for broadcasting. And other than that, thank you to everybody that's gotten me here to this point.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. We hope to see you back next week on the podium.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yep. All right, and that's going to conclude our race from Indy tonight. Landon Lacey, your winner, dominant fashion there at the end. Josh Fox in 2nd, and Dean DeMur in 3rd. From myself at All the Dirt and Dean Qualley from the EFRL, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we hope to catch you back next week.